If you are looking to build wealth for your future retirement in a smart, tax efficient way, then this is the perfect video to watch. So today we're going to figure out how to invest £100 weekly through self-invested personal pension, popularly known as SIPP, using InvestEngine broker. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to get started, why investing weekly through SIPP is a game changer for investors, which day of the week should you choose to contribute to your SIPP, and most importantly, how InvestEngine can make it simple and cost effective. But before starting, please don't forget to hit a like button and subscribe to my channel for such informative videos. So now let's start with the basics. So what is a SIPP? A SIPP is a self-invested personal pension. It's kind of a pension on steroid, and it's mainly designed for retirement purposes. So it's kind of a saving plan, but you get to choose where your money is going. So let's say, for example, if you want to choose that my money should go towards bonds, or certain allocation towards my mutual fund, or certain allocation towards my ETFs and different type of investment tools. So here you could choose where your money is going. So that is more flexible and it's more transparent, and it's kind of a private pension, guys. So unlike workplace pension where it is majorly controlled by the government, so this is kind of a private route, and you could choose your investment portfolio. You could create your own portfolio as well. So in a way, SIPP is a private tool, and it is a tool designed for you so that you can have more control of your own money. So what is the best part of SIPP? So the best part is its tax efficient tool. So that means that government gives you tax relief at source when you contribute to SIPP. So that means government gives you a top up money. It's a free money, literally free money, whenever you contribute to your SIPP. And that means that your money grows faster than the normal pension account. Another fact which you probably would have seen in my recent video, and that is SIPPs are excluded from US dividend withholding tax. Just in case if you don't know how this works, then please do watch that video. So I'll put a link into this description so you can refer that later. So in that video, I've explained how the mechanism works. So most SIPP providers will claim tax relief automatically for you, and that is at the fixed rate of 20%. So this means that if a £100 contribution to your pension will cost you just only £80. So that is the general tendency for all SIPP account holders. So they won't know that are you a higher rate taxpayer or an additional rate taxpayer or just a basic rate taxpayer, but they'll do 20% standard for you. So just in case if you are a higher rate taxpayer, so that means you are paying 40% tax to the government. So you can claim back your 20% extra by contacting HMRC. Okay, and the best way to contact is you can do it online, in fact, by filling out the self-assessment form. Even that is much quicker and easier. So if you're paying, for example, 40% tax, then that means you just need to pay £60 towards your contribution. So you'll get £40 back from the government. Essentially, that's how it works. Now, this is a very important point, and that is SIPP allowance. So usually you cannot put in more than £60,000 in a tax year, or your salary, whichever is higher. So let's say, for example, if you are earning £55,000, or let's say, for example, if you're just earning £26,000, and if you happen to receive some money from any other, just in case if you sold your property, and if you have that extra money, if you want to park into a safer way, then you could do by using this kind of tool. So what you need to do, you can just put in that extra money into your SIPP account. Either you could do it in part payments, or you could do it lump sum as well. So both are allowed, and you could choose where you would want to invest. For example, you could do it in ETFs, or you could do it via any type of money market funds as well. So all of the other tools, so SIPP will give you that kind of flexibility. And not only that, but if you are a higher rate taxpayer, then this additional bonus is a huge amount. So you might think that, okay, for how long could I contribute? So there is a limit as well, guys. So you could not contribute if you are 75 or above. So your age limit, there is an age limit as well. So up to 75, as long as you're paying in taxes, you could invest into a SIP. And this is the same limit for self-employed people as well as those who are having a limited company. So just in case if you're self-employed or if you have your own limited company, then this is a very good tool, guys, because you are a self-employed, and that's why you cannot enroll into a workplace pension scheme. But this is a very good way, just in case if you are making more than £60,000 or £50,000, then again you can get a contribution from the government as well, and you could get above 40% as well from the government. And most importantly, this could be classed as a business expense. Now, I am not a tax advisor or an accountant, so please do double check with your accountant how this works, and I don't want to give you any wrong information. By the way, I'm not a financial expert or an accountant, so please do seek professional advice before investing into a SIP. So you might think that when could I withdraw from my SIP? So here's a catch: you cannot withdraw from your SIP until the age of 55, and that is the current rule. Okay, from 2028 onwards, you cannot withdraw from your SIP until the age of 57. So that's going to be the new rule. Okay, so this SIP is mainly designed for long-term planners. Just in case if you're self-employed and if you think that this way it can help me to boost my workplace pension, then this is a very good tool to use. Now, let me make it clear that if you think that I'm going to have certain emergencies and I would want to withdraw after some time, then it's best to park or save some money into your high yield savings account. So just in case if you see any type of emergencies and if you might need money in the future. So just in case if you are 57 currently, and if you are already contributing or are contributing for many years, and if you think that I would want to withdraw, then there are rules where you could withdraw your money. Obviously this is your money. So each tax year government gives 25% tax-free allowance. So you could withdraw up to 25% of your total money tax-free, and if you withdraw more than that, then obviously you need to pay taxes on that. So just to make sure that there are ways in which you could withdraw your money. So there are some smart ways as well, so which I'm going to discuss here. So the one option is you could withdraw up to 25% of your total SIP money, and the remaining money you could just keep it in the same pot, so that like you can get some compounding interest as well. Obviously this will be invested in market. And the second option is you might think that no, I don't want to withdraw lump sum, but I would want to have it as a guaranteed income, like a 4% drawdowns. So you could do so as well. The third option is like you could set a certain portion for the 4% drawdown, and remaining money you could think that okay, up to this portion, like 20% or like 10% of my total lump sum money, I would want to have that as lump sum as well, just in case any emergencies arise. So that is also a very good option. And the fourth option, which many people in the UK they do, if you're not sure, then what they do is they basically withdraw a certain portion each year. Okay, so that is not more than 25% of the total money, and they basically use it as a withdrawing money, so that they can use it to invest into a buy-to-let property, just like a deposit kind of purposes. So that's also a very good way. So each tax year you can have your own property. Well, that is for the future, but what about currently? So this video is aiming towards investing systematically £100 through SIP, and how we could do that. By putting in £100 weekly, you are spreading your investments over time, which helps you to reduce the risk of buying at a market peak. Now you might think that which day of the week should I choose to put in my £100 weekly for my SIPs. So what I worked out is for 2026, the best ideal day for you to choose so that you could put in your £100 towards a contribution is Tuesday. Tuesday is much preferable because what I've noticed is there is no bank holiday next year. and this would not interrupt by London Stock Exchange, because London Stock Exchange is not open on bank holidays as well as weekends. And also, by choosing earlier, such as Tuesdays, you could avoid potential end of the week volatility which happens during towards the weekend days. So this InvestEngine, it's a UK based investment platform or broker, is making waves these days, as they are the low cost SIPP provider, and their interface is very user friendly. So let's dig into that a bit deeper, that why it is so cost effective and compared to other investment brokers. So I am not getting any money. Let me be clear that I'm not getting any sort of sponsorship from InvestEngine or any of these brokers. I'm just mentioning and highlighting their names. So some brokers such as Interactive Investors, Hargreaves Lansdown, or AJ Bell, they are also offering SIPP services. But what I have noticed is this service, because I personally use for myself, and this is again not a paid promotion. So, and I've liked their interface, and which is very easy and very functional. And to be honest, it is a cost effective. So it's a zero SIPP fees. So unlike many providers, InvestEngine doesn't charge any platform fees for its DIY SIPP. So you just pay their underlying ETF fees, and this is, by the way, it's just a platform which is designed for ETFs only, so not designed for any type of other investments such as mutual funds. But in ETFs fees, they are mostly less than 0.2% a year. So when you choose the popular ones such as S&P 500 index or FTSE index or a world index, then they are likely going to be less than 0.2% a year. So this is basically helps you to keep more of your money when you invest. And importantly, opening a SIPP takes just minutes. So you can just set up your new account quickly, and you can start investing £100 direct debit just to automate your investing. And this is a very good way to do your investing. So the first drawback is this platform is limited to ETFs only. Yes guys, so you cannot invest via any type of other investing tools such as mutual funds or target date funds or money market funds or government bonds or securities. So this is a major drawback with InvestEngine. And the second drawback is InvestEngine currently allows transfers only from Vanguard SIPP. So just in case guys, if you have any SIPP account with any other providers, then you cannot do so. They are also trying to find out a way where we could transfer our existing workplace pension to SIPP account. I have recently found out a way where you could do so. Okay, so this is not my imagination, but actually, I watch a lot of other YouTubers video as well. So in the comment section, another viewer had commented that, yeah, you could do so. So what you need to do, you can transfer your current workplace pension to Vanguard's SIPP account. Okay, and these will take roughly around 2 to 4 weeks. So after a few weeks, you could move your current Vanguard's SIPP to InvestEngine. So that is again going to take around 4 weeks. It will take 2 to 4 weeks roughly to transfer your existing workplace pension pot to Vanguard's SIPP, and another 2 to 4 weeks will take from Vanguard's SIPP to InvestEngine SIPP. So by doing so, you are having all of your pots into one place, and that is a very ideal way to have all pots into one place. And here is a pro tip. Just in case if you are transferring your old pension, then please do check their exit fees, as well as please do check their any other benefits, just in case if you lose any benefits. So that's very, very important. So at the moment, currently InvestEngine is one of the only platforms which is not charging any type of fees. So it's a zero free and it's a no-brainer. So regarding SIP, your investment can go up as well as go down. So you might get back less than you have invested initially. So it's always best to talk to a financial advisor before investing. And also only invest in what you can afford to lock in for the longer time period, because you are not touching your money until your retirement. By the way, what is your retirement goal? Drop it in the comments below and let me know, just in case if you want to know more about any investing help.